Hey everybody, it's Kevin with PSTC and it's time for your 2-minute training. Let's just start right now. One of the things that folks have been really enjoying over the last year is some of my kind of potpourri, a little bit of everything videos. So I have my little stack of notes here, and I want to remind you of a few things that just are going to make you more professional, maybe a little bit happier at work, maybe more effective in your call taking, dispatching, training, or supervisor skills. And the first thing is that I know a lot of agencies, you don't get breaks. For the first 15 years of my career, I'd never got an official break. Maybe you'd be able to go out and run a burger and grab one for 3 or 4 other coworkers and then run back, but there was never a half-hour, 45-minute, 1-hour break. It just didn't happen. For those of you lucky enough to get breaks, take your breaks. And don't spend the entire 30 minutes or 45 minutes on the phone. Go walk outside, get some fresh air. When you look at any kind of stress management, wellness, mindfulness study, it says get fresh air. If you've ever been to some of our classes, we talk about a great book called The Happiness Advantage. And they talk about not only pro-social events, but also just the simplicity of taking a 15-minute walk every single day, a 15-minute departure from all the crazy stuff that we handle. Go get some fresh air, please. Now, if you've never had a break and all of a sudden your agency gives you a break, be grateful, but then get up, because we're so used to just sitting there. It's almost like, and I've used this in classes, so don't be offended, it's almost like the battered women syndrome. If you're in a bad relationship and that's all you know, that's all you ever expect. But now we're going to give you breaks. You need to get up and enjoy them. You've been fighting for them forever. You deserve them. So that's just tip number 1. If you're a manager or a supervisor or whoever in the upper echelon of the organization, work hard to give your people their breaks. If you can work their position and rotate your way, and in an hour you can knock out 4 15-minute breaks. Maybe it's time to go talk to the 911 board or talk to the administration or talk to the sheriff or the chief or whomever and say, you know what, chief, our cops get breaks in between calls for service on occasion. Our firefighters definitely get breaks in between calls. Our EMS people, sometimes they're running ragged, but they do get some breaks. Can we please get our dispatchers some breaks for wellness alone? Because I was just talking to a dispatch supervisor 30 minutes ago that took a bad call, and he admitted it kicked his butt. But he didn't get the immediate chance to get up, move around, stretch, call someone to have some peer counseling, nothing. And he had to make it through, power through his next couple of days. So please, if you get them, take them. If you don't have them, bosses, let's make that your 2020 goal. A couple other things. I saw this statistic the other day, and the more and more America struggles with mental health and struggles with homelessness and struggles with Veterans Affairs issues. Did you know that 1 in 5 people are mentally ill? 1 in 5. That explains a lot of the phone calls that we're getting. And that could be your brother, your sister, your mother, your best friend, or someone you went to school with. Please be gentle with these individuals. Don't make fun of them. They're scared. They know they're not normal, whatever normal is these days. So just a little bit of, kindness goes such a long way. I was watching Brad Pitt over the awards season, and he accepted an award, and he was about to walk away from the podium, and he stopped and he looked back, and this was not in any way a political statement. It was just, hey, and if tomorrow you see someone that needs a smile, please give it to him, because you might be the only one doing that. And so what smile can we provide over the phone to a homeless individual or to someone that's struggling? Last thing, I just want to thank you. We've made it through the holidays. I've made it through January. We're into February now. We're doing a taping today. And we've had so many people that are just loving these 2-minute trainings. I was in Nashville with friends over the holidays, and there was a woman that came up. She might be watching right now, so don't be embarrassed. She came up during the break of a Christmas concert, and she goes, "Aren't you the 2-minute training guy?" And we got a picture, we talked, and it was just lovely. So if you ever see any of us that do the 2-minute trainings, we're going to be at the Navigator Conference, we'll be at the NINA Conference, we'll be at other events. Or if you just see me out on the street roaming around, don't ever hesitate to say hi. And last, if you are watching us via YouTube, which most people do, hit the subscribe button if you happen to be logged in, because that way you'll get a notification whenever we upload something. And sometimes we upload little bonuses. So there's your biggies for the day. I hope that you take 1 or 2 or all of these moments and make it a better shift. Thanks for watching.